Welcome to Intelligence Gateway.
Microsoft Excel Lecture 3. In Microsoft Lecture 3 we will learn about formulas and functions, creating basic formulas sum, average, etc., understanding cell references absolute, relative, mixed closing parenthesis, using common functions if, VLOOKUP, count, etc. Closing parenthesis. Performing calculations across worksheets, error handling and troubleshooting formulas. Introduction to formulas and functions. Welcome to our presentation on Introduction to Formulas and Functions in Excel. Today, we will be exploring the world of formulas and functions and why they are so important in Excel. Formulas and functions are the building blocks of Excel. They allow us to perform complex calculations and automate tasks with ease. Whether you're a student, a business owner, or just someone who loves working with numbers, understanding formulas and functions is essential to getting the most out of Excel. Creating basic formulas. Creating basic formulas in Excel is a fundamental skill that can help you save time and increase your productivity. By using simple formulas like sum and average, you can quickly calculate totals and averages for large sets of data. To create a formula, simply select the cell where you want the result to appear, type an equals sign equals, and then enter the formula. For example, to add up a range of numbers, you would type equals sum A1 A5. It's important to note that formulas in Excel always begin with an equal sign. This tells Excel that you are entering a formula, not just text or a number. You can use a variety of mathematical operators in your formulas, including addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Additionally, you can use parentheses to group parts of your formula together and control the order of operations. Basic formulas. 1. Sum adds up a range of cells. Example, equal to sum cell A1, cell A10. 2. Average calculates the average of a range of cells. Example, equals average cell B1, cell B5. 3. Max returns the maximum value from a range of cells. Example, equals max cell C1, cell C100. For minute returns the minimum value from a range of cells. Example, equals min cell B1, cell B20. 5. Count counts the number of cells that contain numbers. Example, equals count cell E1, cell E50. 6. If performs a logical test and returns different values based on the result. Example, equals if A1 greater than 10, less than or equal to 10. 7. Concatenate joins two or more text strings together. Example, equals concatenate hello world. 8. VLOOKUP searches for a value in the leftmost column of a table and returns a value from a specified column. Example, equals VLOOKUP A1, A1 B10, 2, false. 9. SUMIF adds the values in a range that meet a specific criterion. Example, equals SUMIF C1 C10 greater than 5. 10. COUNTIF counts the number of cells in a range that meet a specific criterion. Example, equals count if D1 D20 apple. Understanding cell references. Cell references are an essential aspect of creating formulas in Excel. They allow you to refer to specific cells or ranges cells within your spreadsheet. There are 3 types of cell references: absolute, relative, and mixed ref rank. Absolute references always refer to a specific cell, regardless of where the formula is copied or moved. Relative references, on the other hand, change based on their position relative to the formula. Mixed references combine aspects of both absolute and relative references. Using common functions. Common functions such as if, VLOOKUP, and count are essential tools for working with data in Excel. The if function allows you to create conditional statements that can perform different calculations based on specific criteria. For example, you can use the if function to calculate bonuses for employees based on their performance. div lookup function is used to search for a specific value in a table and return a corresponding value from another column. This function is commonly used in sales and inventory management to look up product information based on a unique identifier, such as a SKU number. The count function is another useful tool that allows you to count the number of cells in a range that meet specific criteria. This function is often used in financial analysis to count the number of transactions that meet certain conditions. Performing calculations across worksheets. When working with multiple worksheets in Excel, it's often necessary to perform calculations that involve data from more than one sheet. Fortunately, Excel provides several ways to do this. One method is to use a formula that references cells on other sheet. For example, if you want to add up values from sheet 1 and sheet 2, you could use the formula equals sum sheet 1A1A10, sheet 2A1A10. This tells Excel to add up the values in cells A1 through A10 on sheet 1 and sheet 2. Error handling and troubleshooting formulas. Formulas are an essential part of Excel, but they can be tricky to get right. Even the most experienced users can run into problems with formulas from time to time. In this section, we'll cover some common formula errors and provide tips for troubleshooting them. One of the most common formula errors is the hashtag value error, which occurs when a formula contains invalid data types or references. To fix this error, double-check the data types and references in your formula to make sure they are correct. Another common error is the hashtag div0 error, which occurs when you try to divide by 0. To avoid this error, use an if statement to check for 0 before performing the division operation.
Thanks for watching. For more information, like, comment, and subscribe our channel.